Alright guys, welcome back to another Warframe video. In the last video, we completed the Veilbreaker quest, which was really fun. I thoroughly enjoyed that. It was a bit briefer than I was anticipating.
Who signed on to Alad V's project in the cloud.
But it does rather seem like it is giving us kind of a setup to more things to come. So we are down to 3 remaining missions. This, I think it was Mirage, which is one that's just going to take some poking around. Whispers in the Walls, I think that's the most recent. And the Mask of the Revenant, which I need to get my rank up with the Quills. So today what I wanted to focus on was we got a lot of information after completing Veilbreaker. We can now do the Archon hunts that I've seen up on the menu for quite a while. But we also got this Helminth Archon shard segment. And it's, I think it was Kaylee that told us, hey, you can make your Warframe stronger with these shards. And I kind of looked at what it drops. I don't know exactly what they do, but it looks like it's higher level enemies. So we will get to that eventually. But the first step, of course, would be to get this Helminth Archon shard segment installed. So we can see here, this specifically the Entrati Lanthorn says you can get it from Alberic's Laboratories on Deimos, which I don't know where that is, or Zariman, which obviously I can get to. And then the second thing that's needed that I need more of is the Thrax Plasma, which that also says Zariman. So today we're going to head into Zariman. You know, I've done a few things over there, but haven't drilled into it heavily. So let's just back out. Let's go to Zariman.
All possibilities are...
Okay, so we have done nothing with them so far. I would need more of those. Yep, that's fine. And his bounties will unlock. Okay. Yeah, they'll give us some of the parts that we need, plus obviously affinity on this. Find a Zariman accolade and take it to Melika.
Roger that. One hand for yourself and one for the ship.
Let's check in with Cavallero.
Quinn and Yonta down here in the garbage with the rest of us crumbers.
Incarnate weapons, that was it.
Take a closer look if you need to.
I mean, we can't craft it, but can I just pick up... Oh, no, because I'll need some standing in order to pick it up. But I could pick up this new weapon. I remember reading about these.
Whatever.
And then what is this? Evolved Incarnate
An
weapons.
Incarnon weapon
Must first be equipped. And then, okay, acquire them from Cavallero. So I'm guessing that
Tool up.
the Latum constitutes an Incarnate weapon. I'm guessing maybe the Fenmore, pretty much any of these weapons he has in here, Praetos, I have to just assume. So he has 3 weapons that look like they might be Incarnate weapons, and then he has a bunch of arcanes, it looks like. Maybe that's not arcanes, maybe that's something else. It looks like an arcane.
Admire all you like, but even my... Okay.
Either way, it seems to me like either we need to be doing stuff for Quinn to get standing.
Void Angels still trying to feed on the reliquary drive. How do we keep them out?
Or... I mean...
No
I
problem.
guess I could... You know what?
We're all trusting in you.
Why don't I do it this way? Let's say public, just because I haven't done any of these yet, and it's probably going to go faster.
We're getting void flood alerts almost constantly.
Find a Zariman accolade and take it to Melika. Find and activate 1 Loke Surge. Kill 150 enemies. Find and activate 2 Loke Surges. Use. Let's go for this.
Go and visit hell.
That sounds at least straightforward. Just 150 eliminations. Okay.
Welcome to Everview Arc.
Not down this way? Looks like no. Aha!
Closed.
Okay. Reasonably straightforward.
Void floods have a tendency to wash in terrible things. One of those things is approaching. Do be careful. I do not know where that thing came from, but it will not be going back.
Well, we are really booking it now. Beautiful. Pick all of these up.
Can always do more. But if you can't, I have
Okay.
marked an extraction point.
Energy orbs grant 1 energy per second for the rest of the...
Something
okay.
just changed. Any fighting difficulties to report? Wow! Phytoplast sealed that rupture. Just as I knew it would.
Let's just take this stuff out.
Rupture sealed. On to the next.
Okay, so... So are we supposed to head this way now? Maybe, maybe not. No. Okay. Still got plenty of energy here. Post-migration. Okay, that's an interesting decision. We're just trying to, you know, figure out what the heck is going on in here. Where did the big ball go? No! There we go.
Something just changed. Any fighting difficulties to report?
Do we have to void sling through that?
Think you can carry anymore?
Nope. Well, it's saying the exit's over here. We close 6 ruptures. So what happens if I just leave? Will I get credit for completing this? I have no idea. Yeah, Wukong has pretty quick traversal with that 2 ability, which is quite nice. So let's just head back down. We'll see what happens. Mission is complete. We did get one of those things that we needed. Some more Thrax Plasma as well. Void Plume Quills. Whatever that is. Okay, so yeah, we got some decent stuff in there. Wukong is now max ranked. So what I think I want to do is I'm going to leave the Chrysalith, head back to the Orbiter. I'm going to check final possible mods I can adjust on Wukong, and then we're going to jump back in for another run. See if we can't get another one of those Entrati Lanthorns. So he's only got just 5 points left. Yeah, this would be tricky without, I guess, doing a Forma. And I don't think I have, but maybe 1 or 2 Formas left. But that's okay. We'll leave it as is for now. I mean, I guess I do have some points. I shouldn't
as ready
just
as you will ever be.
Leave 5 on the table if there's anything of any kind that I could put on here. Yeah. I guess that's fine. Let's throw that on. And let's jump back over one more time. And we'll say... Now, I don't know what all of this stuff is. This is obviously like other missions within here. I don't know if it possibly drops things that I need from just doing missions, but I feel like the chrysolith at least will allow me to get faction experience as well. I doubt that you could do it just by doing those mission notes. Yeah, there's a few in there I've yet to do, which is fine and well. We'll come back and do them, but we're focused on something a bit more specific today.
Drive. Remind them who the Zariman belongs to.
Maybe with any luck, we'll get some teammates in here.
Welcome to the Greenway.
Housekeeping time. There's whole sectors of the Zariman whose systems rotted ever since the jump. I've prepped you a data mass that'll bring them back under our control. But you'll need to pop it in at the right nodes and keep the system safe while it purges. Terminal in sight. You know what to do. Okay, scrubbing the system.
Come on.
Nearly done. Keep defending, please. Systems clean. Great work. Keep moving.
Oh boy.
You found a terminal. Pop the data mass in there and defend it. Okay, scrubbing the system. Nearly done. Keep defending, please. Job done. On to the next.
Okay, come on, come on, come on. Boy, this is pretty intense in here.
Okay, scrubbing the system.
1 minute. 1 minute to go.
Nearly done. Keep defending, please.
Whoops. Find a Zariman accolade and take it to Melika. Is that something I have to search for? I have no idea what that is. On your feet, Chi. Find a Zariman accolade. What is a Zariman accolade? Well, there's a lot of big guys in here. They're telling me to follow it? I guess I'll follow it. Where's this thing going? What? What did you find? What's it looking at? Is it over here? Am I supposed to be looking for something over here? Or was it looking down over the edge? I have no idea. What's that? Wood plume vein. Okay. I guess that's good. Well, we're finding void plumes, so I guess that's not a total loss. Where was this thing telling me to go? Is it telling me to hop down here? Nope, can't go down there. Maybe it was just telling me to go over where I just was to pick up those void plumes. I honestly have no idea. Okay, there's some stuff over there. Yep, we're back here. I guess we're just going to keep sweeping all the way around the map, guys, with the scanner out and hoping that the scanner will help us pick it up. That's the only thing I know to try. Otherwise, this has basically just been a complete waste of time at this point.
That's a lesson.
Couple things down below. Several things down there down below. Okay, so the question is, how do we get down below this? It's got to be a staircase down, right? But we can only see it through the floor here. Is this just busted consoles, or is this some kind of puzzle? I don't see how we could get below from here, even though I can see objects below us. We've already been through and scanned everything in here, right? Right? What about through this door? What is that? Well, we did find one new thing. It's just we've yet to find the thing that I think I need to find. Nope, that's the exit. I can't go through that exit until we find this, whatever the thing looks like that we're looking for. Here's what I'm going to do, guys, so I don't just burn through my batteries and have a ridiculously long file for no reason. I'm going to keep searching. If I find it or find anything that looks like it's it, I'm going to turn the recording back on. Otherwise, I'm just going to hunt around and maybe I just end up exiting the mission. I have no idea. All right, guys, so I ended up backtracking basically to the very beginning where I started, where I had first kind of found some of those void plumes following one of those holograms. And when I came in this room, there was a noise. I don't know how to describe it, like almost like a high-pitched hum. And sitting up on top of this piece of rubble is this thing that I now have in my left hand. I didn't catch what it said it was called, but I am guessing that this is the accolade because I'm now holding something I wasn't prior. So I'm going to come back down
For learning is virtually
here
limitless.
and see
Meaning,
if...
there you go.
You
Perfect.
just brought an entire
Okay, great.
sector back to functionality. I'm proud of you. Take a well-earned break.
And there's a Void Plume Quill for that. Now I can extract. Hallelujah. Okay, guys. That was a real slog. And if I don't get this Geyer part, I'm going to have to do it all over again. So this will be a fun one to grind. You just got to be thorough. Use your scanner. Listen. And, of course, I didn't get the Geyer part. That is lovely. But I did get a lot of different Void Plume stuff while I was in there. So, and some Thrax Plasma. Not a total loss, but yeah, that was a fun one. I guess what I'll do is I will go back and fast travel to... Quinn?
Ready to deploy you wherever you can do the most good.
Now this one is different. It's now different. This is just take down enemies as operator. Yeah, I guess we'll try this again because I would like to get the Geyer Neuroptics. So we're going to jump in one more time.
No problem.
Am I still like
Trusting in
open lobby for a group? I am. It's just people didn't like that version of that
Please
mission.
remember that your
I get it.
presence is
I
enough
get
to
it. That
revive us.
took
We won't ever leave
basically an hour
done.
of hunting every nook and cranny in that bounty. So, being that I've already recorded quite a while, guys, I'm going to have some cuts, but I'm just going to bounty grind in the background a little bit. And once I have the parts that I need, we'll head back to the Orbiter and see if we can make some progress on that Helminth segment. So, I'm going to do my work in the background. I'm going to cut, and we will be back. All right, guys, so that was actually pretty quick. It didn't take 3.5 minutes. I guess I could have just left it recording. I literally ran one more bounty and got what I needed. So I am back on the Orbiter, making sure I didn't misread it, and sure enough, yes. Now we can craft this segment. It will take a day, but that is one of the tasks we were trying to get accomplished. So we will let that go in the background. And there's going to be quite a lot of cuts in this video, and it's going to be quite long. So I think for my purposes, I'm going to wrap it here. I have been playing for several hours now. So I've got a lot of video editing I've got to get through. But we're making some progress on Zariman. One thing that, in fact, I guess I could just quickly navigate back to it. And once I get over there, I can show you. Let's go to the Chrysalith. Let's go calm. That's fine. Looks like I'm going to need to continue doing work inside of here because there's still a few other pieces I need before I can get my first rank up to really start making progress down the path. I am assuming that we're going to be getting faction XP, specifically with Quinn.
Come on. The song tears at us slowly like hooks dragging through flesh.
If I check hold fast standing, neutral. So the first rank up,
more to recognize your work.
I need 3 more of these Void Plume downs. Now, I don't know if I also need 5,000 filled, and if so, how I get it. Because he's the bounty holder. I've done the bounties, and they are not rewarding any kind of XP whatsoever. So I don't actually know exactly what's needed here. But nonetheless, that's what I'm trying to figure out. How in the world we actually get any standing here, since running his bounties doesn't seem to give you any. Not sure. I mean, reward details tells you levels. I see stuff you get, but there is absolutely no mention on any of these of any kind of XP, just beyond, you know, these few things that you get. Now,
Okay. I'll call on some of the others.
double check the name of the one that I need.
Let's go forward and
Void
mutual
Plume
trust.
down. I need 3 more Void Plume downs. So do any of these reward Void Plume down? Void Plume Vein? Void Plume down. So I guess I could just keep running this first one in hopes that I get 3 more of those to kind of test what I may or may not have to do. But at any rate, I'm going to do a little more background farming. And next video, I'm not entirely certain what I'm going to do, but I think I'm going to head over to the Drifter camp and do some of the work with Call up top. So that's going to do it for today, guys. I'm just going to stay here because I'm going to do some background bounty farming. But that is today's video. So we got our Helminth segment, and I'm still trying to figure out how in the world we actually get some XP on the faction bar. Because it doesn't seem to come from bounties, and I can't even begin to guess where else it may come from. So as I'm grinding in the background, hopefully I'll figure it out. Regardless, guys, that is going to do it for today's video. As always, I sincerely appreciate you checking in, and we will catch ya on the next one.